Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. So listen, Aaron Boone spoke to the media today, and most of what he said should not shock you, but we are going to share a player that we've heard about throughout this past season, and of course, but what he's doing right now in the Arizona Fall League is absolutely incredible. So we're going to save that for a little later. But so Aaron Boone, we know the Yankees picked up his team option, and Boone said it himself. There are no talks as of this very moment on an extension at this time. So listen, if you're shocked that Aaron Boone is coming back, I got news for you. I always knew he was coming back. Only reason why I always knew, well, up to a point. When you manage your team to the World Series, it's very, very rare that your team won't bring you back. Very rare. And the ownership, the general manager, really like Aaron Boone. So this should be no shock to anybody that the Yankees picked up Boone's option, whether you agree with it or disagree with it. This should not shock you one bit. Whether you think he lost you game one, lost you the World Series, whatever you think, whether you're saying, oh, the Yankees aren't fundamentally sound and it's Aaron Boone's fault, whatever you think, he was at least going to come back for 2025. However, them not talking to him about an extension, maybe they could eventually talk to him about an extension. But Brian Cashman recently said in the media himself, he said, hey, Aaron Boone, we're probably going to pick up his option, and they did. But he said, don't be shocked if we talk an extension. And well, guess what? They're not doing that right now. So whether that's Hal saying pump the brakes, whether that's everybody else saying, hey, let's just sort out this Juan Soto stuff first, we'll see. But Aaron Boone and the Yankees not talking about an extension at this time just makes you think a little bit. It makes you think. But it should be no shock to anybody that Boone is on the way back. Now, Aaron Boone also talked about Dominguez and saying that the Martian will be a big part of the team in 2025. Last year when they called him up towards the end of the year, did he play well? No, he didn't. He did put up better at bats than some on the team. At the time he did. He did hit a couple of home runs. People were screaming from the rooftops that he should have had some type of an opportunity for in the postseason. That was never going to happen because Alex Verdugo, regardless if you liked him or not, was going to stay in that lineup purely because of his glove. But Jason Dominguez is going, I think, in my opinion, he will be the Yankees' starting outfielder, a starting outfielder for them in 2025. Where will he play? Left fielder, center? We'll see. But Boone also said that he will fly with Hal to California to meet up with Juan Soto. We all know that the Metropolitans are going to meet with Soto. We all know that Cohen most likely is going to want to get a deal done when he meets him. Well, that's not going to happen. I believe Juan Soto is saving the best for last. I believe the Yankees will be the last team that he meets with. Hal Steinbrenner, him bringing Boone with them and him going out there to meet with Juan Soto just shows you how serious he is about bringing him back. Some of you, I'm seeing takes that you guys don't even want Soto back, which is mind-boggling. Truly is. This is a guy, not like he's 33 years old. The guy just turned 26. Just turned 26 years old. Now you're talking about building around him. Building around Judge. That sounds exciting to me. It does. But you don't want him because it was going to cost you a lot of money? Listen, honey, I'm sorry to break it to you. Juan Soto is the kind of guy that could just change the landscape of your team, and he did that with the Yankees. They went from 82 wins to what, 94? He was a force in that offense. He got on base more times than you could count. Hits for power, hits for average, draws walks like I've never seen. And you don't want him? Anybody else that you get out on that market, Pete Alonso, Christian Walker, will not have nearly the same production up at the plate as Juan Soto. Of course you bring him back. And I hope they do. The Dodgers, the Yankees are very interested in Sasaki. Now, 23 years old, the kid throws incredibly hard. He's a really good pitcher. Boone said the right thing, that he could envision him being a New York Yankee. I don't think he's going to be. I truly don't. I would love him to be. I think we should go and give our best effort to go and get him. I just don't think he's going to be a Yankee. Not that I don't want him. It won't happen. He'll probably end up with the Dodgers. Most likely will. Go in that starting rotation with Ohtani next season, Yamamoto next year, Tyler Glasnow. Pretty nasty rotation. I think Sasaki ends up going to LA. I would love him. Just don't think it's going to happen. But of course, Boone had to answer a question in regards to Sasaki. Now, the Yankees, according to Boone, they're expected to have at least one coaching change, maybe even two. For me, Rojas, adios, amigo. You're out of here. I hope Tim had a terrible performance as the Yankees' third base coach in 2024. Just overall, I hope he goes. And last but not least, Aaron Boone talked about Caleb Durbin. Now, Durbin, he can play second and third base. I think he's going to be in play for third base next year for the Yankees. I think Chisholm is going to end up playing second base for the Yankees. Now, Durbin had a good year down there in Scranton, 82 games, hit 10 home runs, hit 287 with an 867 OPS. The kid does not strike out, 37 strikeouts in 375 plate appearances. He has more walks than strikeouts. So great for Durbin, great bat to ball skills. Now, in the Arizona Fall League this year, in 21 games, this is just a mind-blowing stat that I can't believe I'm even reading. Caleb Durbin has 23 steals in 21 games. 23 steals in 21 games. Are you kidding? I've never seen that. That's incredible. Overall, in 2024, he had 31 stolen bases between a couple games in AA and AAA. 82 games in AAA. He had 31. He has 23 alone in 21 games in the Fall League. This kid, man, I believe he's going to compete with Peraza for third base, Oswaldo for third base. I could see him win it. He has a 296 average with a 934 OPS in 21 games. Those 23 stolen bases, that's ridiculous. 4 home runs, 4 doubles. I believe he had 25 doubles overall this season in the minor leagues. So Durbin, I'm excited for him, but those steals, that number's a bit high. That's incredible. So you add that to the Yankee lineup. You add Chisholm and his ability to steal bases. Anthony Volpe. That's something else. So listen, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.